Hi everyone. Hey Mama, Queen Warrior. Good evening, Mama. How are you? How are you and the boys? Thank you for coming to the live stream. So we're just gonna wait for a couple of minutes so we can get started so that YouTube will notify others. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section, guys. Right, just waiting for that countdown, and then we shall get started. Right, I need to moisturize my hands. My hands are so ashy. Let me get the moisturizer. Guys, like the live stream as you come in. Happy Thursday. We're just waiting for YouTube to notify the others, and then we shall get started into this business. I said business, into this talk. If you guys can hear me, do let me know in the comment section, guys. And please like the live stream as it come in. 15 seconds and then we shall get started. Okay, 15 seconds and we shall get started. So countdown begins. 1. So anyway, that's 1 minute countdown there. Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So before we get started, let's talk about fragrance of the day. I know I said I was going to do this each time I start a video, but I often forget. So the fragrance I wore today is this fragrance called Ebony Wood. Ebony Wood, and it's from Zara, and it's a dupe of the Jo Malone. Okay, I don't know the specific Jo Malone perfume, but this is made by, I mean, I bought it from Zara, but it's a dupe of Jo Malone. It smells absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be wearing this a lot during this winter period. So that's it there. And it's quite cheap. It's less than 40 pounds and it's 100 mils. So that's out of the way, and we are here. So who should we talk about first? So on the thumbnail, I've got Bobrisky, I've got the Falanos, I've got Don Jazzy, and I've got VeryDarkMan as well. So guys, let me know in the comment section, who should we get started with? Who should we get started with? Who should we talk about first? Going. Let me know in the comment section. Going, gone. So I think we're going to get started with Bobrisky. So we all know the talk during the week there, or during this week. Falz came out with a post demanding, I'll say yes, demanding that Bobrisky apologize, that he was giving Bobrisky 12 hours to apologize and retract the defamation and to retract the defamatory claims he made about him. And we all know from the beginning that Bobrisky said in the voice recording, he mentioned Falana, he mentioned that he spoke with Falz and all of this, no. So as it is, Bobrisky replied, I'm sure it's past 12 hours already, and I've not seen any apology from Bobrisky. So I downloaded what Bobrisky said. I'm sure I downloaded, but yes. So Falz gave Bobrisky 12 hours. So let's read that post. Lawyer Falana and rapper Falz give Bobrisky 12-hour ultimatum to apologize and retract the defamatory claims he made about them. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana and his son Folari, popularly known as Falz, have demanded a public apology and retraction of defamatory statements made by popular cross-dresser Idris Okunaye, aka Bobrisky, in audio recordings circulating online. This ultimatum was conveyed through a letter dated October 14 and signed by blah 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 blah. The Falanos in the letter dated 14th of October accused Bobrisky of making false and defamatory statements about their involvement in the alleged bribery and pardon. In quote, we are counsel to Mr. Femi Falana San and Mr. Falana Falana, aka Falz, hearing the facts as our client, on whose behalf we write this letter regarding your slanderous statement against them. We have confirmed that you took advantage of your recent imprisonment to extort money from a group of, I want you guys to take note of something, extort money from a group of artists and other members of the public. You would recall that you called Mr. Falana Falana, popularly known as Falz, on the 4th of May and requested him to assist you with a sum of 3 million naira to secure a special place in the Kirikiri Correctional Center. Although Falz refused your request, he firstly claimed in a video that he told you his father, our client, had agreed to write a letter of pardon for you. You also stated that our client had spoken with you and that 10 million naira was required to bribe officials to process your pardon. In another video, you claim to have paid 5 million naira upfront to a son, a senior advocate of Nigeria, to secure a federal government pardon over charges filed against you by EFCC. You further alleged that the senior advocate requested 10 million naira for his legal services, but due to your account being frozen, you could not raise the full amount. So that's how the story went. So the way this letter came, they described Bobrisky as having lied, that he lied to extort money from people so that he could go into there. So obviously you all heard from that voice record that I've played several times on my channel here. So in this regard now, the Falana came out to say, Baba Falana came out to explain his own part of the story, that his son was never in any, there was no sort of money exchanging hands or anything like that between his son and Bobrisky. My question now is that why, so did Bobrisky lied that he phoned Falz and asked for money? All those things that we all heard that Bobrisky said in that voice recording, did Bobrisky lie? And I want to say, well, I can't even answer that question because I'm sure everybody and their grandmother in Nigeria knows that the voice of the person we heard from that video was Bobrisky's voice. It is not AI generated. We all know that voice record belongs to Bobrisky. So Bobrisky, so is it that Bobrisky lied? Did Bobrisky lie saying that he contacted Falana did that? And should he be punished? Because in my own opinion, I believe he lied. Just like this letter says here that, he said all those lies so that he could, extort money from people. So now I believe it's been 12 hours and Bobrisky has not apologized. However, he dropped a post yesterday. He said, to whom it may concern, in reply to the 2 letters in circulation from the law firm of the Falanas, I'd like to state for the records and pending the official reply from my counsel, state for the avoidance of doubt that I, Okunaye Idris Olariwaju, aka Bobrisky, did not publish any defamatory statement or statements concerning the learned son. To be honest, it was not the one that published it. Okay? It was not Bobrisky that published that voice recording. Guys, there's something in my nose. It was not Bobrisky that published that voice recording. It was not the one. So let's admit that one for him. So he said, I, Idris Olariwaju, did not publish any defamatory statement or statements concerning the learned son and his son Falz, and that it is in public domain pursuant to my solicitor's letter dated 27th day of September 2024 that I have denied any knowledge of what VDM published. I stand by my express denial and put the matter to strict proof and advise that whoever has been defamed should hold the publisher responsible, should hold the publisher of the defamatory content, and my fundamental rights to privacy of my communication should be respected and protected. So Bobrisky is saying that now it was not the one that released that voice recording. So why should he be held accountable? And that he has already denied the fact that it was not him in that voice recording. He never spoke about anybody. So Bobrisky is still telling us that no, that was not his voice. So that's his own. That's that's what he's admitted today, that he did not defame anybody and that he has already denied the fact that it was him on that phone call. And he also said, I, Idris aka Okunaye Idris aka Bobrisky, didn't give Falz or his dad any money for pardon. As a matter of fact, no penny was given to them. I've said this before and I will say it again. The person that published an audio online should take fully responsible for what he posted in public. My lawyer will respond to any further information the public wants to about his ongoing issue trending on social media. So that, please like this live stream as a comment. So that's Bobrisky saying, after the father sent him a letter to say, he needs to apologize and to retract the defamatory statement he made about them in that voice recording. So this is Bobrisky saying that he was not the one that released voice recording, and that he did not defame anybody, and that he did not give anybody any money for pardon. So that's him practically saying that all the things that was said in that video on that voice record, that's him practically denying everything. So that's Bobrisky that. But with all this thing he said, I have not seen any apology. I have not seen any apology. He's not apologized in any way. Okay, he's not apologized in any way. So now my question is, Bobrisky is saying that that was not his voice in that voice recording. Why then are the Falanos suing or asking him to retract those things he said? Because at the end of the day, the way if we look at it now, he said that it was not him, it was not the one speaking in that voice recording, and he has denied ever being in contact with the Falanos or anything. But my question still remains that, like I said, I'm of the opinion that Bobrisky was one in that voice recording. And who was this person that released the voice recording? So that person that released the voice recording should be mentioned. The image, that person should be mentioned, because if we're in a country that has good forensic experts, there's a way they could have been able to testify or ascertain if that voice recording belonged to Bobrisky. But you and I knows that it was Bobrisky on that voice recording. So he has come out to say that he has not, is that he was never in any communication with the Falanos. He did not pay anybody. Gail said Falana is the godfather of Bob. Allegedly, I don't know about that too. So with that being said, obviously Falz already said that Bobrisky should apologize. Bobrisky has said all of these things, but he has not apologized. I don't see any apology in all the things he has said. So with that being said, we need to find out if the Falanos are happy with that is debunking. Okay. And you all remember from the beginning, VeryDarkMan was like, why are they coming after him? That it was not the one that was bribing anybody now. That the Falanos should go after Bobrisky. But then while the soup was hot, why did the Falanos not go after Bobrisky at the same time as when they went after VeryDarkMan? As at then, what came to my mind was the fact that could it be that maybe, just maybe, this is me speaking, thinking out loud, could it be that maybe the Falanos were representing Bobrisky? That's why they did not, say anything. And now that they are now suing him or asking him for an apology and stuff like that, are they no longer involved in his case? There's a knot in between that case, because like I said, let's ride on the fact that that was Bobrisky's voice on that voice recording. He has come out now to that, that was not him on his, that was not his voice, blah 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 blah. But then the father not still expect him to apologize. So let's see what's going to happen, because I'm sure it's past 12 hours now that the father knows. Hello Zeno, how are you? Happy Thursday. So let's see what the father knows will say. With this is debunking, but like I said, I do not see any apology in these things I said. So that's that out of the way. So now, VeryDarkMan, you all hear VeryDarkMan say that, why are they coming after him? So VeryDarkMan, what thing you go do now that the Falana have actually asked Bobrisky to tender apology? What thing you go do, because you were claiming that, oh no, they should not come after you. They should come after Bobrisky, that you were not the one that went to jail. You were not the one that went to go and pay people, so that they should come after Bobrisky. So they are now after Bobrisky now. So what do you have to say to this? That's that part. I've written some things and so I don't forget. I don't forget. Please like the live stream as you come in, like and share. So Bobrisky said he did not defame anybody. And then you guys know Bobrisky has been out every now and then saying that he is not the problem of Nigeria. That how much is a liter of petrol now? But then people keep talking about him. Zeno said if the Falana ever represented him, they cannot sue him. It's breach. That was what I thought at first. So now that they have now asked him to retract the defamatory comments he made about them, so I am now of the opinion that maybe now they are no longer defending, they are no longer representing him. Hence why they've come out with this way to say, okay, apologize for what you've said about us, retract those things you said in the voice recording, or else we'll take it, somewhere. So it's been 12 hours, like I said, from that write-up that Bobrisky made there. I did not see anything like apology from the write-up he wrote. So that's not an apology. We'll have to wait and see if the Falanos are happy, if Falz is happy with what he wrote. With that being said, we all know Bobrisky has been out there saying that he is not the problem of Nigeria. That that is not the problem of Nigeria. We should go and hold T-Pain. That T-Pain is the problem of Nigeria, that we should stop, let him be. With that being said, also, Bobrisky came out again. I saw a post from him this morning saying that, what is it? Bobrisky, Bobrisky, Bobrisky. Let's listen to that voice recording. Let's listen to that voice together.
I'm tired. See, wait. Am I the only celebrity in Nigeria?
I beg. When did Bobrisky become a celebrity? I did not know he was a celebrity. When did he become a celebrity? Guys, let me know in the comment section. I've never looked at him as a celebrity, so I don't agree with that statement.
Today Bobrisky, tomorrow Bobrisky, next year Bobrisky, next tomorrow Bobrisky, Bobrisky. Can you more chef week, can you more right?
He said, what did he buy from us? What did he buy from us? Bobrisky today, Bobrisky tomorrow, Bobrisky next tomorrow, Bobrisky in 2 hours, Bobrisky. Now, what did he buy from our market? Let's keep listening.
Get him all right, buy. What's that buy for now? And I'll give him a Maggie. Hey, Sophia, what is it? I'm not tired of Bobrisky.
Zeno said, an attorney can sue a client they represented, but it is generally only done in limited situations, such as when a client has breached a contract with the attorney, like not paying the fees. Would you say in the case of Bobrisky, because I think at some point they represented him, because I believe that it was Bobrisky's voice that was in that voice recording. I believe that was Bobrisky on the phone. That was Bobrisky's voice recording. I'm of that opinion. Committed fraud, or when the attorney needs to file a lawsuit to protect themselves from a frivolous claim made by the client. However, ethical considerations and rules of professional conduct must be carefully. Yeah, sure, I understand this, So obviously, Falz is the one asking for an apology, and that Bobrisky should retract those defamatory things. And from the things that Bobrisky wrote, Bobrisky has not apologized. He has only just gone ahead to say he has never collected, he has never, he did not pay anybody money. So I think in a way he has cleared that part of him saying that he gave somebody a son 10 million naira, he gives this person 5 million naira. I think he's already cleared that part, but he's not apologized yet. He's not apologized. So let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe Falz was happy with what Bobrisky has explained so far. Big M said, can anyone prove beyond doubt about that Bobrisky made those statements? Bobrisky is smart. He is no pushover. Big M, as Ninja, both you and I, we both know that it was Bobrisky from that voice. We both know. That was why I said that assuming we have a good investigating department in Nigeria, there's a way they could have been able to carry out some sort of forensic testing to be able to say, okay, this voice message suddenly belonged to Bobrisky. But this is me thinking out loud. I think that voice was Bobrisky. I think. Zeno said it was Bob, but asking for help that they represented him. He didn't confirm if the Falanas paid or not. Yes, he didn't confirm. So he didn't confirm if he paid the Falanas or not. He only said in that voice record that the stand is going to collect so amount of money, blah 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 blah. But he did not say he paid. He just said the stand we are going to pay for so amount of money. So yeah, I think I understand where you're coming from. Big M said, yes, can you prove it? I said I think. I can't prove it. I think. that's where I'm going to put full stop. So let's keep listening to Bobrisky saying that he is now a celebrity. That what problem do bloggers have? Let's listen.
Today, Bobrisky news. Bobrisky tomorrow. Bobrisky this tomorrow. Bobrisky that. Hey, yeah. What's the apple? Please, carry your negativity off my page. Carry your negativity. This is two leg, cross leg, off my page. What's the apple? Bobrisky tomorrow. Bobrisky next tomorrow. We are Nigeria. Talk about them.
Bobrisky, point of correction, you are not a celebrity. You are not a celebrity.
Bobrisky for 1 month. I beg you, bloggers. Bobrisky.
Bobrisky say bloggers, no talk about him again. Bobrisky today, Bobrisky tomorrow. That bloggers should stop talking about him. That there are other celebrities that bloggers should go and talk about other celebrities. But then at the end of the day, there are well-known celebrities out there. who news and who gossip pages talk about every seconds of the day. I've never seen them come out the way this Agbero is coming out to say that they should stop talking about him. I've never seen them. Do you know how many times they talk about Davido? Do you know how many times they talk about Whiskey? Do you know how many times they talk about Funke Akindele and people like that? I've never seen any of those people come out and say, but this one of these celebrities saying that they should not talk about him. Good luck with that. It's actually starting to irritate me now. It's starting to irritate me now. But that's what he has to tell us there. So,
okay, guys, I really don't know what.
With that being said, Bobrisky is saying now that obviously from what he released to us that he did not collect, he's not paying money to anybody, blah 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 blah. So we'll see if the fathers are happy with that explanation that he gave. And like I said, I did not see any apology from the write-up that he wrote. I did not say any apology. And then with that being said, when we are talking about people suing people, the fathers, I think the court declared that. See, I read that that thing they post about the court saying that VeryDarkMan, where in that court letter did they say that Bobrisky should that court has asked that VDM should pay 500 million naira? Because I read the 7 pages, this 7 page or 8 page, I did not see anywhere where the 8 million is. I mean the 500 million is. Guys, let me know. Maybe I'm not reading the right thing. Big M said, see how stupid VDM presented himself before the house and the rubbish him before our president. The juju could exactly Big M. He messed up. Both him and his lawyer, they messed up. They messed up. So obviously, blogs are like so there's a post here, obviously from court, that court have asked that demanded that VeryDarkMan pay 500 million naira. And the way the guy replied, let me play you guys how he replied. And I think that was quite childish of him. Let me find that video. That was his reply. That the court asked him to go and pay. But like I said, guys, I was reading that letter and I don't see anywhere where the court said he should go and pay 500 million naira. I did not see anywhere where they said he should go and pay 500 million naira. So obviously the letter was drafted. Let me start from, I'm not going to read it all, but I'm just going to try and glance through it. So it says in the High Court of Lagos, blah, 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 before the Honorable Justice M.O. Dawodu. So it was dated 9th of October. So far, when I glance through, because I don't have time to be reading 22 pages of nonsense that does not concern me, okay? I did not see anywhere where they wrote, even if I say 500 million naira, I did not see any 500 million naira in that post or in that letter. Obviously, the letter was addressed to him. It was from the court. It was addressed to him, but I did not see anywhere where the court said he should go and pay 500 million naira. Guys, let me know. Maybe I'm not reading the right thing. Let me know where the bloggers and people who have been talking about 500 million naira that the court asked VeryDarkMan to go and pay 500 million naira. Let me know where it is. Hi, Hella, how are you? Please like the live stream. Guys, Big M, did you see that letter? Because I'm scrolling through it now. I can't see anything about 500 million naira in the letter that the court released. I can't see where the letter asked him to go and pay 500 million naira. I'm flipping through. I'm looking at it now. I can't see anywhere where they wrote 500 million naira. I can't see 500 million naira in the letter. So I don't know where people saw the 500 million naira that the court asked him to go and pay. So I've just glanced through all the pages and I did not see anything. I did not see anything about 500 million naira in that court letter. So with that being said, Regina Askia, we all know Regina Askia. Regina Askia had an opinion. And I was like, I went in the comment section to go and ask her a question that Regina Askia, you are a beautician or something in the US. Where were you when all this shenanigans started? Where were you? So this is a post that Regina Askia used to be a Nollywood actress. So since she's relocated to the, I think to the US now, that she's not been acting in a lot of films. So this is what Rednaskia had to say. And like I said, guys, I'm yet to see where in that letter that the court asked Very Dark Man to go and pay the Falanos 500 million naira. I did not see anything in that letter. So Rednaskia said, wow, the page caught fire. In an earlier post, I had insinuated that this saga is building up to be one big cover with VDM as a scapegoat. The Honorable San has every right to take up a defamation suit against VDM or settle it as he deems fit. And and he has done so, however bad, but as it stands, the real issues appears to have been swept under the carpet. You know what, at times you might think you are fighting for the right for the right thing, but the manner and way that you approach that thing might even make you look stupid. And it's on this route of YouTube that I heard that if being the first person to file a court case does not mean that you're going to win. If you file a court case first, does not mean that you're going to end up winning. So in this case of Very Dark, I think what Rednaska is trying to say here is that obviously she believes that Very Dark is fighting a true cause, okay? But now they're trying to turn it over his head. However, in my own opinion, I've always said it from the beginning that the way Very Dark went about this case, he already set himself up for messing up this case. And yes, he's messed it up because at the end of the day, everything's now going on his head. He was the one that go to House of Representative. He was the one that said that if he does not see EFCC, if he does not see Bobrisky, that make him pay. And people like they were there telling him that come, you will not pay. But if you don't, they had to threaten him with arrests before he decided to go on to present what he had. So I felt like the way he went about everything from the beginning already set him for whatever in my backlash he might be getting in regards to what has been happening between him, Bobrisky, and Falz. Because at the end of the day, if we were to be in a country where there's normal law, if there were to be a country where justice system works, trust me, Bobrisky would have been using his nose to grace the prison bar by now. That person that released the voice message would have been picked up. Such person will probably be the whistleblower. Okay, they might actually be protected. Because in my own opinion, Very Dark Man is not the whistleblower. Because he got that information from somebody else. So him now exposing that information, I believe in my own opinion, if he were to be in another country, in the same country, they'll probably arrest him as well. They will arrest him as well. But what do I know? And people are like, the Falanos are doing this, the Falanos are doing too much. They are the law. They are the one that went to school to go and study law. They know the law. So if they are applying the law to the case on ground, who am I to question them? Because I don't know the law. I don't know what could be termed as a criminal whatever or a civil case or whatever. I don't have such knowledge of it. So hence why whatever the Falanos do now, I'm not going to fault them because I believe they know the law and they represent the law. Hence why I said that the way Very Dark Man went about this case from the beginning already set him up to be ridiculed, to be rubbished. Yes, he already set himself up that way. And Rednaska now is saying that now he was trying to fight for the true thing, and now people are coming for him, blah 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 blah. So Rednaska continues saying the major issues here, as far as we Nigerians are concerned, has it been established that somebody made mockery of the law by refusing to honor judgment of the court? Has it been established that someone collected 15 million naira to subvert judgment? And we all know Bobrisky said he did not pay anybody. EFCC said the money laundering charge was legally dropped. Well, me, I don't believe EFCC. I don't believe them. So she continued, if extraordinary circumstances force the relocation, rehousing of a convict, is special treatment a part of the judgment? And we all heard that prison warder saying that there's a VIP section in prison. Me, do I know that there's a VIP section in prison? No. As a Nigerian, I've never been in deal, so I don't know if there's a VIP section in prison. But that Baba with that red cap came to tell us that Bobrisky have female features and that there's a VIP section. And I think in one of Baba Falana's interview, he said there's a VIP section in prisons. Big M said sometimes people with a lot of physical strength think their loud voice and screaming makes sense, but not. And such people don't have common sense also. You are right, Big M. You are right. So Now, if all the pronouncements on this tape were false, why are we not addressing the source and finding out more? I agree with Rednaska in this regard, okay? These are the questions we should be asking. I'm all about free speech, but there is no room for insult on this page. So for those of you who like Ruffle, kindly unfollow. Nigerians and netizens, they were already on our comment section giving out bass boost, no be small. I kindly unfollow and delete yourselves. Thank you. For everyone else, state your take and keep it moving. So to an extent, she has a point, but then at the end of the day, where were you when VeryDarkMan started this talk? So this was the first thing she said. So like guys, like I don't know where that 500 million naira. I did not see that post. I don't know. I've not seen the letter. So that was the post that Rednaska was reacting to. So she said 305,810.40 US dollars for defamation in Nigeria. He has an oil well. He has a private jet to offload. Do you think is cruel and unusual for do you think this punishment is cruel and unusual, or does it fit the crime? Rednaska, you go enter Nigeria court to go and find that answer. What is the focus? This guy's reformation or his destruction? Talk to me. Please, guys, does VDM need reformation? Does VDM need reformation? I'm just asking you. Guys, please like this live stream. So, Rednaska said VDM to pay 500 million naira. Like I said, I've not seen that letter. That letter that was posted by the court, I did not see anything about 500 million. So I don't know where people saw. I don't know the source of this 500 million naira that people are quoting. What happens to the person who collected 15 million? Like I said, that 15 million EFCC has not come up with the proof. At some point, they said those people were suspended, but that one said it was only suspension on Facebook, on internet, that it was not suspended. So, who collected 15 million from in EFCC? Which of the officers collected the money? What about the one who recorded the video? Exactly. Where the guy? Because at the end of the day, that was infringing somebody's human rights. You have no right whatsoever to record somebody else's conversation. Even as husband and wife, as a husband, you have no right whatsoever to record your wife's voice or your voice where your wife's voice phone call. You have no right. It's a crime. It's a crime. So that person that recorded the video, that recorded the voice record, who was he to Bobrisky? Why is Bobrisky not shaming or naming that person? Big M said, where VDM best friends, Fela's son now. That one that is just talking of Pash, and that is Ikeja house or whatever house he lives in. What about the one who told the story and the biggest one of all, who is the purported godfather? Exactly. So these are the questions we should be asking. Where is the person who recorded Bobrisky's voice? Who is the so-called godfather? Who among the EFCC officials collected 15 million naira? Because even though EFCC have said that they did not collect any money, I'm sure the one from the House of Parliament, House of Representatives there, the EFCC or said they did not collect money. So who did Bob? At the end of the way this thing is sounding, it's sounding like we are just chasing ghosts. Because Bobrisky said no be in there for the voice. So now Bobrisky and his team are trying to tell us that voice recording is nonsense, that disregard the voice recording. That's what they are practically telling us. So that's that for Bobrisky's matter. Okay. So now let's move on to the latest gist that involves VeryDarkMan as well. And I think as it is, VeryDarkMan is just creating too much enemy for himself. Okay. It is not only Bobrisky is facing. You guys all know how we started with Iyabo Ojo, how we started with Tonto DK, how we started with a guy called Sam Clef, how we started with how we disrespected Polo, the music director, how he disrespected Obi Kubana, how he, he's just picking fight with a lot of people. And if you're actually working for human if you are actually a human activist, that is not how the human rights activists or whatever they are, the ones that came before you, that was not how they started. That was not how they go. Because now, if you're not saying that you are fighting for human activism, remember that you were once selling Bola, and also it came after this girl, a certain lady that was on OnlyFans, I just couldn't be bothered to listen to what he had to say about that girl. But then what he would have to say about the girl won't pass dissing. I'm sure he will have dissed that girl. I'm just mentioning this slightly because I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna prepare myself mentally so I can listen to what he had to say about that girl who said, I think 2 years ago she was nobody, and now 3 years after being on OnlyFans, she's making money, and obviously VDM had an opinion. I think I'm gonna do live stream on Friday, so we'll do Freaky Friday. So let's talk about the NGO that is said he has started. So he came out with him wanting to start an NGO. He started raising money, and as at maybe 2 days or 3 days ago, he only had like 70 something million naira in it. All of a sudden, he received a huge donation. He received a huge donation that shocked him. He received a huge donation that shocked him. So let's listen to the voice record of where he said he was not sure about the person that sent him the money. Let's listen to that voice record.
I really don't know what's going on now. As of 7 a.m.
Guys, please like this live stream. There's 22 of you watching me. Please kindly like this live stream. I really appreciate it. If you like the live stream, it helps push this video further, okay? So that other people can watch it.
7 p.m. this evening, I checked the accounts, this NGO account. I see 70 million inside.
But then VDM said he's got an NGO. Why is he using his own personal account to collect money for the NGO that is just started? Is this NGO registered? What is the charity number? Is this NGO that he created? Is the NGO registered? What is the charity number? And why does it make sense, guys? Let me know. Does it make sense that he is using his personal accounts to collect money for an NGO? Because if I were to be starting a charity organization, any donation I would not use my personal account for any donation. Big M said advance for you took the word out of my mouth, but let me reserve my comments. So for me, being in the abroad, these are the questions I'll be asking anybody that comes to tell me about any NGO organization. So from what he has said about him starting an NGO, I've been following him since he started this talk of NGO. So the first 3 questions I have from based on what I've observed about this video that we are listening to is, hello Light, it's been a long time Light, how are you? It's been a long time, it's good to see you here. Please like the live stream. So from his video, from his talk about NGO, first question, why is he using his personal account to collect funds? Is the NGO registered? What is the charity number? So if you are led, then if there's any of you watching me, if there's any of you who is a fan of VDM and you are led to give, please ensure you see a certificate of that organization being registered, and then the charity number. Gail said that is not a personal. The personal account is in his name. Okay, Gail, go and watch his other post. The personal account is using to collect fund is in his name. It's say Martin Vincent or something. That's his personal account. What do you mean that is not a personal account? It was his personal account that the money is being collected for the NGO is being paid into. So let's keep listening to him.
If you remember, early morning, I post. Do you understand? I post over 66 million. How much I post in the morning.
So he posted that as in the morning of yesterday or so, that 66 million naira so far has been raised. And you'll be surprised that the people that he reached out to, that, oh yeah, now I've started an NGO, come and support me. One of them is allegedly denying the paternity of a child he had with a Kenyan woman. One of them is one of them that has been raising money for him, that has raised money for him, that VDM called to come and support him now. One of them is an alleged deadbeat dad who is not willing to accept the paternity of the playaway match he had with a Kenyan lady that resulted in a son that looked like him, that gave back to a son, which is his carbon copy. Gail said it is his name plus initiatives at the end. No, Gail, you don't know what you're talking about. We are talking about NGO here. It doesn't matter if it is his initiative. It doesn't matter if it is initiative. If you tell me that, yes, so Samuel, I don't want to talk out for my mouth, so they don't come and drag me for this Obodo Igbo was done. So one of the fundraisers is that guy you've just mentioned, Samuel. So, so you are rich. You are rich. You taking up that child to look after him, it's not going to bust your pockets. But you are a fundraiser to a guy who was once selling his bola. Let me reserve my comment. So, Gail, I hope I'm pronouncing your name very well. And go to any NGO organization in Nigeria today. I can guarantee you none of them is collecting funds with their personal accounts. They either have a business account or an account that is registered based on that charity you say you are coming out here to solicit for. For me, if you tell me you are a charity-based organization and the account number is in your name, 1 penny, I will not donate. Even if I have more to donate, I will not donate. Especially in Nigeria, I will not donate. Let's keep listening to him.
This is 70 million as of 7:42.
So as at yesterday, this is how much he has raised so far before the 100 million naira was donated. 70 million naira, just short of 71 million naira was donated as at just before 8 o'clock yesterday.
PM. I was just pressing my phone now. I opened the account. I saw 172 million naira. Now, I'm still confused. Please, any bank, I beg, Muna try to.
And then in Nigeria, is it normal that you receive such amount of money and you will not receive notification or alert? Because in the comment, people are like, oh, did you not receive notification? Did you not receive alert of the money? You know?
Check again. I don't know how this money came into my account, right? People should do a check. So,
obviously, previous money that's been going into that account. Hello, Cindy, Emmanuel, how are you? My beautiful sister, how are you and the family? So previous money that's been paid into that account, it has a copy of them, it has an alert, but that particular 100 million, it did not have an alert for it. It did not have a notification to say this money came from here.
I'm trying to.
So it is normal. It is okay. It is normal for him to be like scared. Hopefully that people are not trying to set him up. Gail said we need to start somewhere to resolve the issues we are facing. Let's start somewhere. No, if you really want to start a proper NGO, start it the proper way that will not make people question your reasons for starting it up. If you want to do something, do it the legit way that will not give room for people like me to ask you a question to say, is it registered? What is the charity number? Me sitting down here, I know what I'm talking about because a family member of mine have an NGO organization. And so when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. And here in the UK as well, charity organizations, you can never see any CEO or any MD of a charity organization collecting or soliciting for funds using their own personal accounts. Big M said that's where they're going to use to get him for good. It's a trap. Well, we are getting somewhere because eventually he found out who actually gave him the money. So we're going to get there.
The payments to know how it became 170 million and now it's now 172 million naira. I don't know who sent this kind of money, right? Or maybe it's a glitch or anything. Wanna fix on this thing. And just in case, maybe
Samuel said VDM needs advice on the structure of the NGO. VDM raised exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Even before he starts to solicit for money, he should have put all of those things in place. If what he is actually doing is a genuine cause. You just don't rush into things. Just like you want to start a business, just because you think, oh, like but so and so I'm making money in this business, I'm going to start again. I'm going to start that business. No. Do you know what they have put in place before they actually start making it big in that business? You just don't jump into something. You follow the right choice. You follow the right things to set it in place. Register, get an account, register it, have a charity number, you know. Yeah, maybe along the line you might open a social media handle for people who might want to make inquiries. You can do. Yes, it's just a starter for him, but get it registered. Where is the charity number? Nicole, has he shared the charity number? Why is he soliciting for money using his personal account to collect the money for the NGO? These are my genuine questions. I'm not rubbishing his effort, though. I'm not rubbishing his effort. But if you're going to do something, do it the right way. If you don't want people to question your abilities, if you don't want people to question your purpose, do it the right way. Samuel said, the NGO registered with CAC. He showed it, but it need organizational structure. All right, okay. I'm gonna go check his page to go and see that certification. Andrew said it depends on the huge amount. Not all huge amounts that you receive are last VDM. All right, okay, that's fair. Because I was wondering. I mean, I'm not the only person who's asking this question. So people are asking in the comment that how come you receive a lot for the previous amount of money you've been getting, but how come you did not receive an alert for it? So it's understandable. Obviously, it's a huge account. It's a huge amount of money. Charles said sometimes the right things don't turn out well. Okay, if you say so. Big M said money laundering charges is on the way. He needs to go to school to learn, or he will learn in a very hard way. Well, let's hope that his intentions are genuine. Okay, let's open our minds to what he's actually trying to do. But yeah, I'm not rubbishing his efforts. I'm not rubbishing what he's doing. I'm a learned person, and when I say things, if you're trying to say you want to do something, do it the legal way, especially when it involves money. But I'm getting somewhere with this talk, so let's keep listening to him. And it's understandable that he was scared of such amount of money. I did not receive a lot for it. At some point, you were like, "Oh, he's not into money laundry. Oh, people should not put him into trouble because he did not know who sent the money." So let's keep listening.
Somebody mistakenly sends excess money. You understand? Even a mistake you do, still reach out at there, send me a DM, say that you send out a mistake. Make we tell the bank, then they refund you because this money where we say just na. They see.
Dean said he is a honest man. I was talking to him outside the Rolex shop when he was getting out of his Rolls Royce. Honest man, I hear you.
70 million naira, so 742, and only for me to check now.
Yeah, I agree with you. He should do it the right way and protect himself. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, don't allow your good deeds to turn into evil. Don't give room for your good deeds to turn into bad deeds. I think that's the way they say it.
Only for me to check now, they say 172 million naira. I beg. Hope say,
Fear they catch him.
Nigerians, man, don't see you, man, no deal.
Yeah, no deal.
The last time I checked was 7 something.
I mean, it's understandable for him to be terrified, to be scared, especially if he's not receiving any notification and he does not, obviously he's asked people to, donate, but then that's a lot of money. And not knowing who donated the money, yes, it's a cost. It's normal for him to feel the way he's feeling. Okay. And I actually I understand the reason why he's coming out to come and put his hand up that, come, oh, I'm not into money laundry. Oh.
Understand? And it was 70 million. And now by 10:04, 10 p.m. on the dot, I'm seeing 172 million naira.
Big M said, I don't HAT him, but common sense matters. Yes, so yeah, I mean, we've always said is that whatever he does, he should always receive receive legal counsel in all he does. Okay, if you're going to go into the act of being an human rights activist, you can't just be doing things out of your own thinking. You need to get some sort of legal backing, legal understanding before. But we're just talking our own. It's up to him to take whatever is useful to him.
See and there, I beg, send it bank, I dem on cross check, I no deal. And also, now still this 500 to 200, I know.
See, I told you it is it said Martin's Vincent Ose initiative. No, that's his personal account. That's his personal account. Someone said VDM needs to announce the organization, structure of the organization, and get legal. See, now you're talking, Samuel. At least now money is entering now. Let him go get a proper legal counsel and set this NGO the right way, so that it won't give room for anybody to question to question what he really wants to do, what this is all about. And we are getting somewhere, guys. So that's the name on the account that he gave.
And you understand, the account number is still there.
I mean, there are many charitable organizations that I see on social media that even me that I'm saying I've contributed into. The majority of the ones that I see and that I support and that I still continue to support, none of the accounts has their personal name. It has the name of the NGO. They might be the signatory, they might be able to cash checks, but the account is that of it has the name of the NGO. You should have thought about the name of this initiative. You should have maybe given it a name. Obviously, it's going to be the CEO of the initiative, but using his name, Martin Vincent Ose Initiative, I wouldn't have gone with the name he went for. Andrew Reynolds said VDM is transparent and is very accountable, and also he have been less privileged. He's honest man. I hear you. When money enters, that is when you know who is honest and who is not honest. And Gail said the NGO carries his name but personal account. I've heard you, but like I said, I had me asking questions. Those were genuine, legit questions, and I felt like it's a question that everybody should be asking as well. Big M said some Nigerians are dangerous. He got to watch his back because they are looking for loopholes to get him. That's understandable. I've heard this said that's the NGO account, not his personal account. All right, okay. I've heard you.
3136790008 Zenith Bank, Martin Vincent Hotel Initiative. Do you understand? So when they go and say no with the money, may they carry on. I don't want for the goes that he sets me up, man, or day. And just in case,
oh, God say make it that if there's going to that money, make they carry on, and make them no go set me up.
Send the money. Finally, if we discover say true, they send that money and I don't receive the big alert. I beg whoever send that money, I won't know you. It means saying over 100 million and you send.
Samuel said, I have not in capital letter confirmed if Martin Osita Initiative is his official name. Exactly. So we need to know if Martin Osita blah 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 Initiative is his official NGO name. But then if that is a NGO, you need to have a rethink in this modern age. Like, who they use their name for? I mean, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. If I were to start a charity, I wouldn't use my name. If I should start an NGO, I won't use my name. You could have maybe gone for education for all something, education for mankind, something like something that to let them like to let people know that even by hearing the name of the NGO, they will know the purpose of that NGO straight away. Like there's an NGO here that I know, feed the kids. Feed the kids. That's what the name of the NGO is. So for me, seeing that NGO, feed the kids, is straightforward. Every child in Scotland must have food. So they go to every community, they go to every school, they give vouchers, they give canned food, they give all things food for children. In fact, some they take home. During summer holiday, they will ask families, which of you, which if you know you're going to be struggling, or if you think you're going to struggle during the summer holidays feeding your kids, call so number, they will be able to provide you with this. Something like that. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So it's just like when you want to set up a business as well. Don't just set a business, don't just set up a name, a business name that will not actually showcase your product without people seeing the products. Set up a business name that people will see without even seeing the product. They will know that, oh, yes, I know what this business is all about. But it's in own case, it's gone Martin Vincent Kinikon Initiative. What kind of initiative? And I think from his focus, is focusing on public schools. Why don't you come up with a name around around your purpose? You want education for public schools, education for so. I'll read that thing. I'm sure I saw it somewhere. Why don't you put that NGO name in something like maybe education for all blah blah blah, or education for all class, or education for something. Come up with a but I'm sure he has. I guess VDM should take you as his AC manager. No, thank you. I'm not interested. But yeah, with that being said, so let's keep listening to him. Samuel said he needs administrative structure. Hopefully, as time goes on, he's going to put all of that in place.
Yes, I fear, I beg. Nobody say I be mumu, I fear because you can never know.
You're welcome, Big M. This people have NGO in their name or in family members' name. All right, okay.
But no talk now. Maybe the thing come down and that's it. Or can say you did not say it. That means it's part of the crime. I beg. I know they do money laundering.
So that's him saying that this money it was not aware. So yesterday it was not. Hi, who's on Entertainment TV? How are you, my beautiful sis? How is everything with you? So that's him saying that he did not know where that money came from. And I think it's a good thing that it came, because if that was me, I will also come out and say, this money, please, I did not receive a source. Hello, Adebimpe. Good evening, my sister. How are you? I've missed your show so much. I'm absolutely doing great. And family is doing well. How are you as well? I hope everything is well with you. So that's him to say that as at then that he did not know who gave that money. But then, obviously, when he pleaded, the person who gave him the money contacted him. and the person who gave him the money was no other, one and no other, Don Jazzy. Yes. So obviously, when he came out to do that post, um, when he came out to do that post, it was like that blah blah blah. So Don Jazzy messaged him to say he was the one. Andrew said, for the start, let's watch and see. But VDM will not mess up for any reason. He better not mess up because people are queuing. They are queuing and waiting for him. He better not mess up. After 1 year, then we will start talk. All this as at now, everyone should free him. He will do it. Well, he's carrying everybody along. So why should we not talk? Why should we not? For me, I'm not rubbishing his efforts. I'm just, putting up my opinion there. Dean says, some say charity starts at home. The 2 million stashed under his bed state is ends there too. Charles Okoro said, let him do the work. The name is not important. For me, in my own opinion, I felt, like I said, in my own opinion, the name, people should be able to see the name and said, oh yes, okay, this they understand better. So he came out to tell us that, oh, he suddenly found out who he was. So I think there's a post about it. He made a video about it.
All right, guys, yesterday I posted that I received 100 million in my accounts. I did not receive alerts. I did not receive anything. I just saw that the money moved from 70 million naira to 170 million naira plus. I panicked because I didn't expect anybody to just send me 100 million like that, So I felt it was a glitch, or that maybe they wanted to set me up. You understand? Because people were sending 15 naira, 100 naira, 200, 500, and all that. And yes, it's okay for me to panic.
It's okay.
It was funny.
It's okay to panic, or if I was in his shoes as well, I would also panic. Okay, it's okay to panic, and I'm not faulting him for that.
I started calling everybody that I know. How far did you send me money? Did you send me money? I don't call the. I don't want to mention the name, right? I called all these people. They said no, they didn't send me money. I kept on looking for. Wait, how did this money come about? Until I got this message. Morning, bro. Just saw your post. Now me send 100 million to support. I believe in what you are doing and trust you to be as transparent as you have always been. We really need that in our country. I wish you all the best with the project and more blessing to you. Easy. This is Don Jazzy.
So that was where he confirmed that it was Don Jazzy. So Don Jazzy is into the music. So Don Jazzy is into the music and entertainment industry. So, and I was actually surprised. I was looking at his latest pictures. Man has lost weight. Oh, he has actually lost weight. He's looking more fitter, like more toned. He has lost weight compared to his previous pictures. Don Jazzy has lost weight. If you agree, let me know in the comment section.
100 million naira.
So that's the notification there.
This is my response because I didn't know how to act. This is my response.
So apparently you guys heard there that, it was Don Jazzy, and there are some Nigerians who have money and are willing to help, okay? There are some Nigerians who have money and are willing to help. And some are taking back and not wanting to help. And I think I understand where such people will come from. For someone like Don Jazzy to trust VeryDarkMan to send such money, kudos to him. And like I said, in today's world, 100 million naira is not small money. So let's read what VDM said his organization is about. So after that video he made, he went on to make a post, and he tagged Don Jazzy with his picture. He said, let it be known that on the 16th of October 2024, this man named Michael Collins Ajeri, aka Don Jazzy, donated 100 million naira to give public school kids advanced education. To give public school kids advanced education with the aim to give them a good educational foundation. Let it be known that he, Don Jazzy, gave money to someone named Martins Vincent Otse, aka VeryDarkMan, because he believes his work for humanity. Me and him only met once, shook hands, and that was it. We no even talk for 1 minute, or no be say he know my background or anything. So like I said, in as much as Don Jazzy believes in this initiative of Very Dark Man, trust me, there are even more people who get money past Don Jazzy who will not give, who will not put 1 naira into VDM's account in regards to his initiative. Big M said that's good. The founder who sent him the large exactly. So it's I must commend Don Jazzy. You know, I must commend him because, like I said, that's a lot of money, and for the fact that he's willing to do this. Public schools are meant to be the responsibility of our government. Okay. And it's surprising that when it comes to doing things for school, provision for schools, our government will not frown at it. But there was a time, I think in a certain estate, in a certain estate of rich people, the rich people wanted to come together to join money because obviously it's an estate and the roads were terrible. When it's rained, it's always messy. So all these big men, some of them know people who could come and give them contract. They all come together. Okay, let's do the roads surrounding these estates. And when they made that attempt, the government frowned. I don't know how they call it. They say a particular road belonged to states, a particular road belonged to federal. They kicked against those rich landlords from doing the roads to that area. They kicked against it. Apparently, some people or some contractors want to use that bad road in that estate to collect contract. They will collect the contract, they will not do the work. And how do we even know that they've not even collected the contract and they are not doing the work? So now all this group of big men now want to do the road so that it will not damage their cars, so that transporting in and out of the estate will be better for them. But apparently the government or whatever federal or state, whatever that is in charge of that road said no. But in this case, that Very Dark Man is about to, put some sort of initiative through into public schools for kids going there, the government has actually not come out to say, oh no, who send you work? Why you won't do Is our in as much as all public schools in Nigeria are the responsibility of the state government. We've seen some of schools in Nigeria where there are no roofs. We've seen some schools where children are sitting on the floor. And like I said, that is his initiative, to make sure that children who are going to public schools get a good educational foundation, which is, I must applaud him for that. And in case you come across this video, it's a good initiative. And the way you come across as somebody who also gets Baba Saleh. Yes. You come across as somebody who also allegedly get Godfather. Because chesting all these things you're doing, I will not. If I don't have a correct backing, even at the fact that I get correct backing, I'm not gonna lay my life down for Nigeria. No, I'm not gonna do that. But for the fact that he's willing to do all of that, kudos to him. And one thing I also want to say is this, that okay, so he's coming across now, he's coming out to tell us that, oh, this is the amount of money he raised. There's one thing about some organizations and some people in general. To gather money, if you want to do something when it comes to charity based, to gather money is easy because people will be moved when it comes to charity, right? But one thing some people don't learn to do all the time is accountability and transparency. So far, the Very Dark Man is in the early stages of still fundraising for his organization. Moving forward, the advice I would give to him is you have to remain transparent and accountable. On this shoot of YT, I wanted to celebrate last year, I turned 40 last year. I was going to throw a big party, like, as per big girl, big 40, you only turn 40 once. I was going to throw a big party, when you're doing a 40th birthday. I was going to throw one. And then I sat down, look at all of my expenditures. Yes, I could have afforded that party. Okay. I already booked, like, I was still going to go ahead to do the party. I already booked out my hall. I was already speaking to seamstresses about the outfit I want to wear. I already speak to, my good old friend, God bless her soul now. She passed away earlier on this year. I already spoke to her that I want 5 outfits. I want to also collect color for my family. In fact, I was going to actually bring my parents over as well for my 40th birthday party. I sent invites out and all of that. And then I was like, why would I spend all of that money? Because at the end of the day, I'm there with people, when they do things. But in my own case, so I was going to spend money and do all that party. And then I already sent out invites to all the people that when they were having things done in their lives, I was always there, to support them, to share them on. I sent out an invite in December. The party was scheduled for May. So that's a long, long notification, right? So by January, I was like, okay, let me keep quiet. Maybe January is still a bit tough. We just did Christmas, Christmas. So by February ending, the seamstress, the lady who was going to help me source for Ashwebi, she was like, oh, that number 5, you need to, start contacting your invite, the people you invite to, which of them was Ashwebi. Quote Spark said, it is generally not advisable to name an NGO after yourself unless you have a significant personal brand. God bless you. But then, others allow their opinion. I put my opinion out there, and some people are already giving me boost. Thank you so much, Quote Spark Motivational. So as I was saying, so by seamstress, the lady who was going to help us source for the Ashwebi, she was like, oh, that moment 5, it's February already. I need to speak to my manufacturer in China. So how many people are ordering Ashwebi, blah, 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 blah. So I think looking back at the people that I think I invited over 100 people. Yes, there are lots of people that know me in this Glasgow. Lots of people that know me in this Glasgow. And there are some that I do not know, but knows me. Mm. However, if you have a strong reputation, credibility, it might be effective. Some well-known figures have NGOs named after them, but it works because of their recognized contribution and public trust. Yes, sure. Yeah, I actually agree with your opinion. That's fine, Cospac. Thank you for that contribution. So, like I was saying, Taylor, we are Nigerians, not Oyinbo. Where Dr. Whiteman, the person that I was talking to, is not actually a tailor. She's going to be the one to help me source for bundles of fabric that like maybe 50, 70 people are going to buy. So she's not a tailor. So she was like, no, that number 5, let me know how many of the people you've invited are buying Ashwebi. She needs to speak to a supplier in China, blah, blah, blah. So by the end of February, like almost 80% of the people I sent an invite to, none of them have acknowledged if they're going to attend or not. So I was like, oh, it's still early days. So I said to this lady, give me time till March. And if people did not get back to me, then maybe people will just wear whatever they want to wear. I won't fuss about the Ashwebi. Because me, I used to buy Ashwebi. But after that, my party, that the people I thought were going to be there did not acknowledge my IV, did not let me know if they want Ashwebi or not. Me, I stopped buying Ashwebi. And to buy downloading me, if you invite me, I might come and I might not come to your party. It depends on how I feel. And when I attend people's events, I go with gifts. I go bearing gifts. And I'm not going because I'm expecting them to give me something back. It's just how I felt it should be done. Okay. So as at March ending, nobody got back to me. And then I was thinking to myself that, okay, so I heard somebody said that, oh, that somebody was actually congratulating my husband that, oh, no, congratulations, how are you and your wife planning for our 40th birthday? And my husband was making jest of that person that, oh, people like you now, you who could come, you come and eat the food, you will not give the celebrant anything. And this person said, oh, what do you expect? That obviously they know me because I cook, I know how to like treat people well, that they trust that, oh, that number 5, your wife will treat people well, blah, 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 that they will come, they will eat, and at the end of the day, they will shake their bum and I will leave. Immediately I heard that statement from that person, I was like, really? Wow. I just pulled the plug for that party. Yeah, I pulled the plug. And this is even people who when they were getting married, were doing housewarming. Like, I've had people in my life in this color that I've attended events for them. I've done like been here and there for them during their own time. And I would expect that when it's my turn, I would expect them to stand up for me as well. But none. In fact, the few ones that actually reached out to me who paid for the Ashwebi, they were the least expected people. They were the people I least expected would buy my Ashwebi. And I invited them as big aunties, whom I knew through another mutual friend. They were the ones who they were at least expected. They were like, they probably, I was thinking, oh, they probably don't know me, so they might not want to buy my Ashwebi. So when a few of the ones that I held in high esteem, none of them. So I pulled the plug to that party, and I thought to myself that, of what essence is it hosting that party? And people are just going to come there to eat my food and then go. They might not even give me a birthday card. They might not even give me a £20 gift card. But then I was like, obviously, when I was thinking, I had a rethink. I pulled the plug to that party. I sent out an event cancellation. I contacted the event center to cancel the all. I lost on the deposit. I'm like, how much is deposit? Small thing. So I sent a notification to say the party has been cancelled till further notice, like for unforeseen reasons. I look at my budget and the things that I already planned I was going to do. I was going to spend almost 20 grand for that party. Yes, I can afford it. I could have afforded it. Because yes, you don't turn 40 twice. And it was what I envisaged I was going to do. When I 40, I wanted to do a big party. So I already planned and saved well for it. And then obviously I sat down. Obviously, when I had that conversation between my husband and that person, I was like, no, I'm not going to throw this party. So I canceled it. I think out of all the people that I sent, obviously most of the people that I invite to, they were all the ones that I sent the cancellation to. Within 3 days, almost all of them replied me, why? Why did you cancel the party? Why? What happened? Why? What happened? And I was like, eh? So you all received the notification invite in the first place. None of you said, oh, I've received the notification, blah, 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 blah. So I canceled it, and till tomorrow, those people who ask me why did you cancel the party, I am yet to give them an answer. And those people, I blocked them off I blocked them. So after all, I decided no more party. The people that have already paid, I returned their money back to them, and I decided to just go to the church, do Thanksgiving, put some money in the envelope, do Thanksgiving, and that's it. And then I treated my family, had a wee short party in church, and that was it. So I contacted somebody on the street of YouTube last year, just before, maybe a few months to my birthday. I said no, because I watched a video of ours when she went to a local school and she was paying, I think she paid 3 school fees of some children in that school. And I was moved. I was like, oh, I really love to do this. So I contacted her and said, oh, I really love what you did there. I know I'm turning 40 and I would love to pay, I think maybe 16 children. I said I would love to pay their school fees. That if she lets me know how much the school fees was for that term, that I'm happy to pay. Obviously, I think it's somewhere in the village, or so maybe Akwa Ibom or something. I can't remember where exactly that person resides. But like, I would love to pay school fees of 16 children. So she told me how much it was. I sent the money. I even gave her transport fee. Like, you to take this one old money. Guys, that person collected the money, said thanks, blah 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 blah. Only if that person contacted with me tomorrow and say, oh, that Mom5, this is the video I made of me in school paying the school fees of these children. That person did not tell me if she has actually done that thing I asked her to do. Yes. So hence why I said, no, when you're going to do things like that, you need to be very, very transparent and be very, very accountable. So this person that I sent the money for to pay for school fees, I can't remember, 16 or maybe more children, I asked her to pay for those school fees. Maybe she did. But if she did pay those school fees with the money I sent to her, courtesy demands that, oh, that Mom5, I went to the school, I paid the school fees, this is the receipt of the school fees. I did not get it. Maybe tomorrow, if she watched this video, or if she watched this live stream, she might say, oh, that Mom5, I watched it last time, I'm so sorry, oh, this. It's been over a year. And maybe now, if she watches this video, if she watches this live stream, she will reach out to me and say, oh, that Mom5, I'm sorry, blah, blah. No. Hence why somebody recently on the street of YT started an NGO as well, and I must commend her. Her name is Nello KK. I must commend her. Okay. And if you're watching me, I really love you to go to our channel and see in what way you could, contribute as well. And they've been said, what? People exactly. What? Before I am like Basbos. I give Basbos to anybody. I don't even take chill pill. That was an old me. Now I am much calmer. See, if that was old me, I did something like this and the person did not reply, I would have broadcasted that person everywhere. But I kept quiet. I only spoke to one person who knew that person. I said, oh, this is what this is what, and that. And the person was like, oh, do you want me to contact her? I said, no, don't. That for the fact that she has, and that person did a live stream and she stylishly mentioned it. And I was hoping that because she mentioned it in that live stream, maybe that person is going to come DM me and say, that Mom5, I'm sorry. This was what happened. This is that. So since then, when it comes to actually doing things for people back home and maybe taking back, I really want to do. But then I don't trust the people that the money is going to go into their hands. Hence why I'm like, when I was asking that, is the NGO VeryDarkMan has, is it registered? What is the charity number? And obviously the account, maybe name Martin Vincent Orise Initiative. That was why I was like, you could have made his NGO create a name that when people see that name, they will know clearly in an instant what you are about, what the focus is about your NGO. With all of the drama surrounding very dark man now, I mean, maybe I've got mixed feelings about people who will trust him and people who will not trust him with money. Okay. Yes, we've seen him go into a certain area to go give them borehole and stuff like that. That's a good start. But then that's the only maybe charity work that I've seen that is done in the open. Okay. Maybe he has done some in the back that I'm not aware of, but the one I actually saw that he did was where he created borehole for some people. But he's creating borehole for some people enough for that huge amount of money to be entrusted in the charity he wanted to do. So that's just my own. So like I said, that person that I asked to pay the school fees, if you chop the money, just come and tell me that you chop the money. I'll bless you and I'll say, okay, thank you. At least you come to tell me that you chop the money. That's that. But even with that being done, I still see so many charitable organizations on Instagram that when I scroll through and I still putting but doing bulk thing and saying I want people no. I'd rather be on ground to do it. So anyway, guys, let's give, just like people have said in the comment section, it's a new start for Very Dark Man. So let's give him the chance to actually put to light or grow this charitable organization that he said he has formed. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that it will not mess up. Because if he mess up, trust me, I'll bring this matter here. I'll come and table it. And I don't want to dwell on the positive. I don't want to dwell on the negative about him. Okay, this charitable thing that he's doing, like I said, I commend him for starting it. And charitable organization can be started by anybody, but it cannot just be started by anybody. For him to have started it, like I said, I believe he has some backings. He has some people know. He knows Oga Lokpas. He knows IGPs. He knows all of these people. Me, I don't sabi any of them. So it's a good call. And just like people have said in here, we should give him the chance to do what he is set to do. And my advice moving forward to him is remain transparent and remain accountable. Okay? Remain transparent and remain accountable. That's all I'm going to say. And also a big, massive shout out and thank you to Don Jazzy because Big M said I see too much for one night. Like Big M, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. And I'm sure he also would know that people are hoping that it's going to fall. But for me, I'm hoping and praying that it succeeds and this thing grows to a massive thing that it's not just going to be. I think he currently resides in Abuja. I'm hoping and praying that it will turn out to be something big that will be available in all the state. Excuse me, that will be available in all the states in Nigeria. That is my wish for him. And also, the advice I'm also going to give to him is that he needs to mellow down a little bit. His gragra is too much, and he has this childish attitude about him. He's a 30-year-old man. If no be age or if no be Gen Z society, he mates don't they born. If you grow P, you stay up, but you jump up and come. I don't understand you. Common sense. So he needs to try and be mellowing down a little bit. He's got this childish attitude about him, and it is not everything that he should have a response for. That's just one thing about him that kind of like always makes me like keep that way with anything about his posts. But with his initiative, I'm gonna be watching and I'm wishing him all the best. And also, like I said, I'm using this medium to say a big massive thank you to Don Jazzy because, like I said, that's a lot of money, and we all want a better Nigeria. And I'm wishing him all the best. That's just all I'm gonna say. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is the end of this live stream. I think I've read all comments so far. If there's any comment I've missed, I'm sorry if I've missed it. So I hope we all learn from all these things I've said. Obviously, my experience of sending money to somebody to do something, and that person did not reach out to me. So I did not know. I don't know if she actually went to that school to pay the school fees or not. I don't know because I'm in a way I'm like I felt like I should ask her, but as you grow older, there are some things you grow bigger than. There are some things you grow bigger and you just But me talking about it's not because maybe I'm hot or maybe because I want the money. No, it was just this talk of VDM that made me know. It's mainly to kind of like talk more on about being transparent and um being accountable for the funds that has been put in your care. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being on this live stream with me. I really appreciate you for being here. If you're new to my channel and you like what I do on my channel, um Big M said, forget. Yeah, sure. I'll take the advice. I'll forget about it. But that won't stop me from still giving to people around me anyway. Thank you so much for that, Big M. So if you're new to my channel and you've watched me till now and you've not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Guys, there's going to be a Christmas giveaway. If you've been on my YouTube community, I did announce that I'm going to be giving away this Samsung Galaxy tablet. It's brand new, never been used. I've not turned it on. I only just opened the box just to see what it looks like. Okay, it's a Samsung Galaxy tablet and it's got like stylo pen with it. So one lucky winner is going to be winning this. In a way, I want it to go to someone in Nigeria, but then the postage cost, if I'm going to post this, it's going to have to be DHL because I want it to arrive safe. So if you want to be entered into this giveaway, make sure you are on this channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you turn your notification on so that anytime I come to do Tataful like this, you will receive notification. And for those, if eventually this do not go to anybody in Nigeria, if it's somebody in the UK that won it, fine. There will also be cash giveaway. So I don't know when I want to pick that draw yet, but I'm hopefully maybe towards the end of November. Hopefully towards the end of November or maybe first week of December, we'll try and do it. But like I said, I still don't know how to do this giveaway. I don't know. Maybe I want to ask questions. I don't know. Maybe I want to do a raffle number or something. I don't know. But if you have any idea or suggestion on how to do the giveaway, there's a post about this tablet on my comments. Go drop your suggestions there, please, for me, because I want it to be fair. So people, if this does not go to anybody in Nigeria, there'll be cash giveaway. And for those who want the Nike trainers and the next trainers, I've got a family going to Nigeria in a couple of weeks, so you'll be getting your trainers soon. You might not be watching, but if you're watching this video back, you'll be getting your Nike trainers and the next trainers. Those of you that the two of you that want the trainers, you'll be getting your trainers maybe by the end of November or first week in December. And guys, also, I'm Omoloku. I miss my mother-in-law passed away last week, so I should be in Nigeria, but obviously because of work, it happened suddenly, so I'm not able to put in emergency annual leave. So I am Omoloku. So yeah, for those of you who want that trainers, you'll be getting it sometimes in November. And for this one, please leave your suggestion on how we should go about this Christmas giveaway. Okay, there's going to be cash giveaway alongside this tablet. It's brand new, guys. It's brand new. I've never turned it on. So Big M said raffle tickets will be better. All right, okay, but go leave your suggestion in there. I've never done raffle before, so let me know how to do this, okay? Because I've seen some people who have actually won something on my page, but they've only come when maybe YouTube recommend me to them. They win something and then they disappear. So I'm a gadget freak, okay? I'm a gadget freak. And also, I've got this iPad I've been using for 2 years as well. I'm thinking of giving that away as well because I have another one that I've not used. So there's no point keeping multiple gadgets. All of my kids they have a tablet, so there's no point keeping. I got this as a free product when I upgraded my Samsung. So this is a Samsung 24. This is Samsung 23 Plus. So I got another phone, which is the one I'm using for this live stream now. This is the one I'm using for this live stream is Samsung Galaxy 24 Ultra. So Samsung did I don't know what they did, like a promo. So I got this brand new, free, no penny. So I'm happy for it to go to somebody. So I've got a post on my community where I posted about this. Go leave your suggestions on how to run it. So if eventually goes to somebody in Nigeria, then I'll have to figure out how it's going to get to you. Preferably DHL, or if I have a family that is coming, maybe send it through that person. But we'll decide. Like I said, it's for giveaway, end of the year, Christmas. So there. Anyway, if you watched it now, if common sense said I need to, well, go leave your thoughts and your suggestion under that post. Cindy said, "May God continue to bless you." Amen, Cindy Manuel, and you also. So if you've watched my channel till now and you've not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, drop a comment as per all we've discussed in this live stream, and please be respectful. If you abuse me, I will abuse you. If you abuse me, if you curse me, I will curse you as well. So let's keep it respectful, please. And turn on the post notification, share this video, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be talking, maybe do a bit of freaky, and then we're going to talk about Messi Aigbe and her husband and her Yale, her first wife. We're going to talk about that saga tomorrow. I've been pushing that topic, but we'll do it tomorrow. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have watched this live stream from the beginning till now, from all of your contributions. I really appreciate you all. You all are the real MVP. Thank you so much for for all of this, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. And have a beautiful Thursday night wherever you are. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.